Okay. So let's go see Prince LaCroix. You can tell which building is his because it's the tallest one in existence. I wonder if that's a metaphor for something. I wonder. Is there a way into the tower? Hold on, where is a bus station? There it is. Venture Tower is directly to the south. And, oh, there it is. Duh. Oh, hey, it's our good friend.
Hey there, Chief. Small world, huh? Yep, after that gallery, I didn't think I'd be able to get a job guarding a room full of Jack Squat from the Boogity Man. But then I get a call offering me this sweet night shift slot, and I'm back in the security game. Well, enough about my lucky break. You, here to see one of the bigwigs, Chief?
Yeah, I'm here to see LaCroix.
Would that be Sebastian LaCroix of the LaCroix Foundation, or Dwayne LaCroix of Insurrection Baby Formula Company?
Sebastian LaCroix.
Okay then. Mr. LaCroix, he told me to expect someone fitting your description sometime tonight. You go right on up.
Have a good one.
Yeah, you have a good power meeting, or whatever it is you types do up there. You need any security? Well, you just ring the front desk and ask for Officer Chunk. That's me, in case you were wondering.
Did you say Chunk?
Yeah, I get that all the time. The name goes back to my football days. Actually, my fantasy football days at the station. Stationarium. That was this office supply outlet mall I used to watch. Hey, you kids! No skating in the parking lot! That was me.
Right. Be seeing you, Chunk. Good to know. Why don't the metal detectors go off? I have guns. Ah, there we are. Hello there.
There you are. I was informed of your presence in the building. Since you're here, I'll take the liberty of assuming you've destroyed the warehouse. This is correct, yes?
Yes, that is correct.
Most excellent. I had no doubt you'd prove my decision a prudent one. I trust you encountered no impediments to your progress on account of my personnel.
The Santa Monica Kindred were a little two-faced, but that's about it.
A taste of what's to come. You have no idea. You've done well, circumstances being what they were. I will admit, not many in your position would have overcome such a trial. But don't misunderstand me. It was no fool's errand. You may yet prove to be a genuine asset. It's a bit disturbing the lack of talent within this organization as of late. Tell me, what would you say to doing a bit of reconnaissance for me?
I guess, what exactly do I have to do?
There have been whispers, rumors spreading around the Kindred community concerning the Elizabeth Dane, the cargo ship that was towed into port recently. Have you heard of it?
Yes, go on.
The police are investigating the Dane as we speak. Even the Nosferatu have little information on what's been found. However, the reason the ship has caused such speculation is because it was transporting an object called the Ankaran sarcophagus. Now, I'm not one to predicate a decision based on conjecture, so what I need is fact. And more importantly, I need evidence that the occurrences on the Dane were not supernatural in nature, and in no way relate to this Ankaran sarcophagus.
What do you need me to do?
You have 3 objectives. 1. I want you to examine the sarcophagus for anything unusual. You may sense something peculiar about the sarcophagus. In fact, many kindred in the city have reported an uneasiness in the air since the Dane's arrival. Do not, under any circumstances, open the Ankaran sarcophagus. Secondly, the police have begun their investigation. Find out what they have concluded thus far. Thirdly, take the cargo manifest for the ship. I want to find out what else it was carrying. The last thing we want is police aware of our existence, so be careful what you do in front of them. And unlike the warehouse, you cannot wholesale slaughter a ship full of lawmen without consequences. Is this understood?
Yes?
Good. Oh, and it has come to my attention that you had an encounter with Nines Rodriguez earlier. The man so does love to throw that cretinous charm of his brashly about. What exactly did Mr. Rodriguez say?
Here's what he said.
Nothing they haven't crassly delivered untold times within Elysium. You have to understand, most of the Anarchs know no better option, or have been bullied into their cause by the unrulier ones. You can't fault all for the boorishness of a few. Now that that's out of the way, I trust you're prepared to leave for the Dane.
I am, but I had some questions first.
I suppose I can spare a few seconds.
I had some questions about people.
Yes?
Beckett.
You've met Beckett? Yes. He did pay me the courtesy of announcing his presence in my city. He's lionized in kindred society, by most. Beckett's the definition of renowned scholar, but he's also a lone wolf, and owes allegiance only to his intellectual pursuits.
I had questions about someone else.
Yes?
Jack.
Jack. The man is a scourge, the physical manifestation of chaos. Whenever he makes an appearance in one city, it is only a matter of time before a calamity is attributed to his latest lark.
I had a question about someone else.
Yes?
Yourself.
It's common knowledge. I was born in Calais, France, over 200 years ago. When I graduated from the Royal Military Academy, I joined Napoleon's army. It was shortly after Waterloo, when I was embraced by a Belgian noble. From that time onward, I counted some of the greatest kindred in Europe as my mentors, and worked towards establishing a Camarilla presence in new territories. In 1930, I came to the Americas and staked power in New York. Soon after, I headed west to claim domain.
What clan are you?
I'm Ventru. But I don't disparage any of the other clans. All are equally important in maintaining the foundations of the Camarilla, and the elders of each serve as my council.
I had a question about something else.
Which is...
The Camarilla.
In this age of information, videotape, and weapons of mass destruction, the Camarilla is more necessary than it has ever been. The alternative to thorough secrecy these days is extinction. As long as we exist, so shall kindred society.
I'm ready to go to the Dane.
Good. I'm counting on an encore exposition of the talent you showed earlier. Go. And remember, under no circumstances are you to open the Ankaran sarcophagus. We'll talk later. Good. There's a boat waiting for you on the beach in Santa Monica.
Okay. Alright then. Can I talk to the sheriff? No. Doesn't talk much anyway. Alright, so I need to head back to Santa Monica. But before I leave, I'm going to head... Before I leave, I am going to head back to my apartment to see if I got any emails since I arrived downtown.
Need a ride?
Sure, let's go for a ride. I'll tell you when to stop. Okay. Do back to my apartment. Do gonna get stuff.
A massive gelatinous creature that washed up on the beaches of Providence, Rhode Island, has scientists scratching their heads. Found by a jogger early on Tuesday morning who says he smelled it a mile away, the mystery creature is thought to be some form of giant octopus. Though marine biologists that have examined the monster have commented that they have never seen anything like it in the cephalopod family before. They speculate that
I may as well pawn off that stuff I found in that safe earlier. I mean, I'm not really in need of any money, but it couldn't hurt.
Thanks for coming back. What?
Well, I'd like to buy something.
Alright, here's
Or
what
more
we got
specifically,
today.
I'd like to sell stuff. Can I sell my light clothing? No, I cannot. I'll sell this gold ring. Fancy ring, fancy watch. Alright, so now I'd better head to the beach. What the hell is the Ankaran sarcophagus? And why is the prince lying to me? Because I know for a fact they wouldn't be sending me on this stuff unless I was meant to be dealing with something supernatural. Even if it is only the aftermath of such a thing. Oh. Who are you?
Hey, what can I say? You preserved my ass. I truly appreciate you not saying anything, and I want you to know I take care of those who do me favors. So from now on, you need equipment, info, you come see me at my apartment. Don't hesitate.
Okay. You look like you're feeling better.
I tell you, that blood you guys got's an amazing thing. Help close up a few wounds. This back alley patch fixed up the rest. I needed that beating. Good reminder not to overestimate my ability. Last time it's gonna happen.
I need some info.
Concerning?
Weapons.
Specifically?
A combat shotgun.
What you want is a Spaz 15. I got a connection for those, but I haven't seen him in a while. Think he's in Mexico. As soon as he gets back, I'll have a few of them. Putting together a Dragon's Breath, too. Sawed off. Spits WP rounds. Few nights' work.
Let's see what you're selling. Well, not a whole lot. But I suppose he'll improve over time. And there's my bow. Okay. Let's go up here. Oh, hi there.
Yo! Ah, for Christ's sakes. Tell Jacobson if he plans on making editor-in-chief, he's gotta start working with me. I can't keep getting him these scoops if he's gonna send high school journalists who don't know enough to wear something that would blend in.
Jacobson didn't tell me much.
Jeez. What kind of woodstein don't think to at least show dressed up like an investigator, a Coast Guard guy, something? Didn't you ever see Fletch? Were they just handing out those diplomas nowadays?
Enough. We need to do this fast if we don't want to get caught.
Alright, look. I got you a copy of the initial report, and I can get you into the cabin, but you gotta make yourself real scarce after that. Anybody catches you, I don't know you. And no goddamn flash photography brainchild.
Where do I go?
Hold up a sec. Hines to Marsh. Hines to Marsh. Marsh, they need you up in the bridge. Over. There. The security room will be clear.
Got it.
Head down the stairs behind you and stay low. When you get down there, wait for me to call off the guy guarding gangway A. As soon as he leaves, get your ass moving, and don't let him see you. I'll give you a couple of minutes, but don't dilly-dally. In and out, okay?
Understood.
Don't forget to stay out of sight. If anyone sees you, you're on your own. Take the stairs up to the security room. There'll be a computer in there. The password is Lighthouse. Lighthouse. All one word. You getting all this?
Yep, got it all.
Now get a move on. And don't forget to tell Jacobson I get double my usual fee for this one.
Okay.
Hines to Jacobson. Anderson. Hines to Anderson. Come in, Anderson. Come check this out. I just saw a baleen whale. Yeah?
Okay. Well, that makes things a lot easier. Glad I know how to talk to people and not just how to beat them up. I mean, this would suck otherwise. Aha! Security room. Good. So, let's look at the reports. Weather... fine. Status. Log. Lighthouse. Ah! How good a hacker do I need to be for this? Let's look at this. Okay, 1 second. Log. Antonio Bay. 10-10-04. Waters column as we head out of Istanbul. Professor Johansson seemed very worried about the safety of the sarcophagus and various other artifacts from his dig, but I assured him that all was well. 10-14. Rough waters last evening. Operations normal. But the crew seems restless. One of the Turks has been telling him ghost stories. I had Lieutenant Stygian take him aside and speak with him. Two of the crew have gone missing, and I fear they may have fallen overboard sometime during the night. No trace of either. Lieutenant Stygian has tried to contact their families, but something seems to have gone wrong with the radio. We may have a saboteur on board. The crate holding the sarcophagus seems to have been opened. We have found blood on the upper and lower decks, and it seems that at least 3 more of the crew are missing. The men are hysterical. I found Turk in his cabin, curled up into a ball, muttering something indecipherable to himself. Lieutenant Stygian is one of the missing crew, as well as the radio technician. One of the men had a shortwave radio, but all calls for help have gone unanswered. I leave this ship to whoever may find it. This ship is cursed. May it sink to the crushing depths of Davy Jones' locker before the... Okay, control. Is this lighthouse? Hooray! Deckhands. Let's unlock doors. Good. Home? Okay. So the doors are unlocked. There's somebody, isn't there? Okay, that didn't work.
Police!
This is going poorly. Need this. Control. Deck cams on. There we go. Well, wasn't done the most gracefully. But I did it. Alright. Hey, you.
Stay right there!
Okay, bye. Great. Prince is gonna be pissed about that. Oh well. It's done now. What did I get? Ah, intelligence, which means my research is up, which means I can use this. But I'd need to be able to brawl for that. Yeah. Oh well. Alright, so let's go back to my apartment to see if there's anything going on there. And it sure as hell would be nice if I could... Oh, there's that guy standing in front! I haven't done anything with him yet. Unless he's not there anymore. And he's gone. Oh well, you'll have to do. Hi, buddy! That'll get me going for a while.
In other news, an apparent third victim of the Southland slasher has prompted the closing of the Santa Monica Pier, where the body was found earlier tonight. Investigators say the scene closely mirrors those of slayings in Glendale and Long Beach. In both cases, the bodies of the victims were described as torn apart, though details are being withheld from the public at this time. Police urge anyone with information relating to this case to contact them. Police are now confirming that they suspect foul play in the disappearance of the Elizabeth Dane's crew. There is evidence that suggests the crew or several members of the crew were slain, though no names are being released at the moment. One piece in the Elizabeth Dane's cargo was revealed as the...
Well, at least I had some new email. So let's go back to freaking downtown and tell the prince that, hey, I saw all these things. And the police got kind of pissed off at me, but police are terrible at their jobs, so what can you do?
Hop in.
I'm in, now step on it. Oh, hey!
Hey! I know this might seem creepy and all, but please don't blow me off, okay? Someone told me I could find you here. I mean, I've been looking all over for you since that night. Because I just wanted to... I'm in your debt. I want to help you. I owe you my life, and I feel like I need to repay you. I almost forgot. I'm Heather. Heather Poe. I'm not weirding you out or anything, am I?
It's hard to do these nights. You look much better. I'm glad.
Only because of you. What you did for me. Here, I got you this. I thought you might be able to use it. It can be useful to you. I'd do anything. Just tell me you'll let me help you. Let me stay with you. Make me feel this way.
Of course, Heather. I would love for you to stay with me.
Really? I promise you won't regret it. Promise. I'll get you money, I'll get you things, everything. I want to be important to you.
Wait for me at my place. I can't have you following me around. It's dangerous.
I know where you live. I checked there first. I'll wait for you at your place. And when you do come back, I'll take care of whatever you want. I'd do anything for you.
My dear Heather, what did I ever do without you? I'll see you later. Okay, now to go to the prince. Hey, Chunk.
Evening, Chief. You back to see Mr. LaCroix again?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he told me to send you up as soon as you came in. Lots of people here to see Mr. LaCroix. Nice guy. His seems a little different, though. I wonder if he's... that's his business.
How's it going, Chunk?
You know, I'm keeping the undesirables out and the innocent safe and secure. I'm the thin blue line that separates the crazies from the hard-working decent folks. Yep, as long as I'm around, Mr. LaCroix's got nothing to worry about.
I'm sure he appreciates you're here to protect him. See you, Chunk. There we go.
I've said all I need to for now.
Okay.
I don't have time for a monologue. Give me the bullet points of what you saw.
Everyone on board was massacred. There aren't any survivors.
And the Ankaran sarcophagus. What did you see?
There was blood all over the floor. Handprints indicated it was opened from within.
Opened? Let's not jump to conclusions. Give me the manifest in your notes. I'll sort this mess later. You might have noticed when you came in, the parade of malingering mollycoddles filing out.
Yeah, who were they?
Those were the Primogen, this city's clan elders. A worrisome bunch devoted first and foremost to the security of their own skin. Which is why they were here. It seems Alistair Grout, a Malkavian Primogen, has either forgotten how to answer his phone, or is missing. Each minor problem like a grain of sand. Each night I inherit the desert. The Sabbat's appearance has put the Primogen on edge. Grout's mansion is in the Hollywood Hills. I need you to pry Grout out of whatever crack he's crawled into, and have him contact us.
A house call to a goddamn shut-in? Certainly. Is that all?
Yes, for the moment. You know, your demeanor thus far bears similar characteristics to those that rise to the top of this organization. Stay that course.
Thank you, sir. Now, about Grout.
Yes, about Grout. As I said, Grout is the Malkavian Primogen. His behavior and home are eccentric, to say the least. He's developed a paranoid bent lately, so you may have to check under every bed in the place for him.
I'll go right away.
When we hear from Grout, you may come back. Until then.
Bye.
Going somewhere?
For now, just drive. Let's check at the apartment first, to see whether this chick Heather has actually done anything. And I can always just grab a feed from her when I need to.
Police are now confirming that they suspect foul play in the disappearance of the Elizabeth Dane's crew. There is evidence that suggests the crew or several members of the crew were slain,
so glad
though no
you're
names are
back.
being released at the moment.
I've been waiting here
One
just
piece
like
in the
you
Elizabeth
asked.
Dane's cargo was revealed
Your
as the
place is,
Ankaran sarcophagus.
nice.
Discovered at a dig in Turkey, the sarcophagus was on its way to the Los Angeles
I didn't
Museum of
decorate
Natural
it.
History
Is there
for a
something I can do
detailed
for you?
analysis and exhibition.
Anything. Just
Authorities
ask.
are expected to release the sarcophagus
there's
to the
something you
museum
should
in the
know
next few
before we
days.
go on.
Several dead at a beach house in Santa Monica
Oh.
tonight. Police suspect the
Are you
slayings were
married?
carried out during a drug
Is that
deal
why you
gone
don't want me
bad.
around?
Residents of this quiet community
No.
were
You
shocked by
survived
the killings,
because of my
though
blood.
neighbors suspected the men in
I
the
am a
house to be
vampire.
involved in drug distribution
You're bound to
and
me.
had seen many strange
What?
people going inside at all hours of the night.
You're
Art
joking,
criticism or
right?
vandalism. Paintings
That's
on
like
display at
slang
Santa
for
Monica's
something like
Gallery
catcher
Noir
or
were
some
slashed by an
fetish term,
intruder
right?
who evaded
Not
capture
like
by
a
security.
blah,
Their paintings were
blah,
estimated to be worth
vampire.
nearly $250,000.
Right?
They were to be auctioned in a charity event tomorrow night.
I'm afraid
a
not.
massive explosion
My blood
rocked Santa Monica
commingles
tonight,
with your own.
sending several fireballs
Term
into the
for
sky
you is
and prompting a
ghoul.
lockdown of the warehouse
No.
district where the
No,
explosions
there's
took
no
place.
such thing.
Early reports
You're-
suggest that the warehouse destroyed in
This
the
isn't
explosion
funny
was being
anymore.
used in a weapons smuggling operation, and that the source of the detonation possibly
Don't
came from
you
a
worry,
military-grade
my sweet
explosive being stored
I
at the
will
site.
protect you.
Authorities say it is still
I will
too
make you
early
feel
to speculate on
incredible.
whether there is some terrorist
You
connection
will.
to these events,
I
though
do
they
love
have
you
not
so
ruled out
much.
the possibility.
Whatever you
Stay
want.
tuned to Channel 3
I
for
don't
further
care.
updates.
I just
A
wanna be
robbery
with
gone
you.
bad at the Surfside Diner left several
Yes,
dead
always
after
know
the
that I
attempts by
adore
the
you.
would-be robbers
I
were
share my
thwarted
blood with
by a
only
diner
you,
patron turned
dear heaven.
vigilante. Witnesses saw the
What can
vigilante
I do
run
to
from
show
the
my
diner after they
appreciation?
were alerted by the sound of gunfire inside.
You have any money on you?
Police have stated that vigilantism will not
Here,
be tolerated,
here, that's
and
all
that
I've
the
got.
party responsible will be prosecuted
famished.
to the full extent of the law.
Share your blood
The
with me.
Southland slasher struck again, this time in downtown Los Angeles. The body of Sean Milton, a former convict that was recently released for good behavior, was found butchered, similarly to the other victims of the serial killer. Police believe there may be a connection between Milton's prison past and the slasher. We'll have a full report on this story later tonight. Simon Milligan, host of local
All right.
cable show Haunted LA, and his crew are reported missing tonight. The team of the-
So next time, we will go into Dr. Grout's mansion. And hopefully he's still there, if only a little bit, messed up in the head, as is his wont as Malkavian.